I think first and foremost, what a huge opportunity for us to go play a team like Louisville. It's amazing to me how fast we've gone, and this kind of speaks to that in that, we're going into year 4 and we're going on the road on a Thursday night. We've come a long way in a big hurry. So it's a huge challenge for us. It's a really good football team we're going to play in a great environment. Got a lot of players back. I think there's 13 seniors on their starting team. Quarterback's back. It's a really, really good player. They've got a good offensive line. All the things you want. They got senior leadership at all those levels. So it's going to be a tough challenge for us. But I like where our guys are. We've had a really good camp. Our guys have worked extremely hard since January, and they've prepared extremely hard, just like every year we've been here. And I know they'll be excited to go up and play in this environment. Yeah, no question. Going to Kentucky last year, you go play an SEC team, that's huge. But this one's on a Thursday night to open the year against a ranked team that has a lot of players back, and Coach Petrino's got them back to where they were. He's a heck of a football coach, and he's won everywhere he's been. And so, like I say, we played against him in 2006. He had a really good team that won the Orange Bowl, and he's got Louisville back where they want to be. I know that. Well, I think for us, this is the first time that we've had more than 13 seniors. We're in 26, 27 seniors, so this is a group that we brought in. And so it's been easy since January for us to prepare. All our guys know how to work. They know what we expect. And so, the hope is that translates well into composure and staying in the moment, one play at a time at Louisville on Thursday night, because that's what it's going to take. It's a tough environment, and you've got to really just be focused on the next play and knowing that adversity is going to come, and just handle the next play and keep battling, because we do have a lot of old guys, so I expect us to stay focused and put on a good show. I feel really good. This was, when we made the decision to go FBS and into Conference USA, we knew we needed to be old in 16, and we're pretty old this year. We've got a good number of seniors, a good number of redshirt juniors. So that was our goal, and I think it's it's worked out, and we'll see how it goes on the field. Well, they do have a big offensive line. I think limiting big plays. The big play offense, man, they can really explode on you in a hurry. I think special teams will be a key factor if we can make some plays in the kicking game, and then offensively, we gotta create our own plays and get the ball down the field some. We need to establish Khalif. We need to be able to run the ball. That's easier said than done. They've got an extremely good defensive front. The two linebackers they got two guys that are all ACC. They got their nose guards, a heck of a player. So, running the ball on them is not going to be easy. So I think those are probably three major keys. If we can limit, the big plays, and especially what Lamar can do to you, he can get out on you in a hurry and create big plays. He did that in the bowl game, and A&M really struggled with slowing him down. So that'll be the biggest challenge for us. It's a great opportunity for us. Go have some fun. What do we got to lose? We're gonna go out there and have some fun, and we got an old team, we got an experienced team. So we've been to Kentucky. We played, against Division I opponents, and we've got that experience now. So go out and have some fun, enjoy the moment.
Very grateful very grateful for Coach Lambert giving me and the seniors the opportunity to come here and live out our dreams, and give us the opportunity to do what we've always wanted to do growing up. But it gives you this thing of what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, bud. You just got to say it, man.
Like pride. It gives you this thing of pride, this sense of pride that you own it, that you helped build this place. And you just want to give your gratitude to Coach Lambert and to the program, everything you got.
Like Duke said, being here from day one, so much stuff we've seen. Just like Coach said, we just played Kentucky last year, so we played against these teams. And to see it this year, it's definitely a blessing. And we're just going to go out there with a chip on our shoulder and do the best that we can. I guess for us, when we came in, we didn't have much leadership. So now, the 4 years have gone on, and now it's players like Duke and myself. That's kind of the role that we've taken on. So leadership is definitely big. So that's what we do to the younger guys.
I'll remind them very quickly, that we were here when they start complaining about everything they don't have or what they don't get to do. I'm like, look, man, we used to wake up at 5 in the morning to stones out there. You know, we didn't have a game or anything like that, a place to practice, nothing. We just came up here at 5 in the morning wondering why are we here at 5 in the morning. We don't play until next year. So as soon as they started doing all that griping, I just quickly let them know, hey, look, this is ours. We own this. Y'all can get in line and follow us.
Yeah, it's this class, these two guys, all the guys that came in that first year, even, Khalif's class, the guys that played as true freshmen, you just want something great to happen for them because I know how hard we've pushed them. I know what we asked them to do when they were here as freshmen by themselves, and we didn't have any old guys. And we told them then, guys, look, in 3 or 4 years, you're going to tell a guy when he walks in here, this is the way we do it at Charlotte. And so to be able to establish that was a lot of fun. But this is a real special group for me personally. They've done everything we've asked. We've pushed them extremely hard, especially that first year, when we didn't have anything we weren't playing any games. And now that we're in our first year where we can go to postseason play, you just want something special to happen for them and see all that hard work pay off. So I know they've worked extremely hard, and they're going to, continue to prepare hard each week.
Yeah, just take advantage of every opportunity that you're given, trusting in your preparation and what we've been taught, and just go out there and just compete at the highest level that you can. It's no pressure. It's just, a football game, and you go out there and compete to the best of your ability, and that's it.
Coach always says, basically whatever you put into, something that's what you're going to get out. So, this camp, we had a really good camp. We worked hard during the summer, and during conditioning. So all the things that we've done, we want to see that pay off, and that's despite what team we play.
Yeah, I think both those guys will end up in the game. They both had good camps. They're both talented in different ways, but, Robert really reminds me of Khalif. Benny's a real physical runner. Just really excited those guys are here because they give us a lot of depth at running back. And, of course, Matt's a productive guy, and we still got to utilize him in all facets of the game. And so we'll continue to do that. With Khalif leading, we got us a pretty good situation at running back right now. Good. He's progressed really well. I think spring was as you heard after the spring game, that was an adjustment for him getting hit every day. He'd played quarterback his whole life, so he wasn't getting hit in practice. Now he's getting hit, but he's adjusted well. He's first and foremost, he's like all these guys in this class, they're just really good people, and he just wants the 49ers to win, and so he's going to do whatever it takes. And that's the number one thing about this class, this senior class. That's the number one quality. They just want the 49ers to win. They'll do whatever it takes, and Matt's one of those guys. So he's really adjusted well. Well, the guy that's probably got the most pressure on him is Ed Roll. He's starting at safety, and he showed up here in May. So he's going to be a big factor in the game, good or bad. He's got a lot of pressure on him. He's handled this situation extremely well. He's had a really good camp. So he's the guy that you haven't seen that will have a huge impact in the game, on Thursday. So the two running backs, I would think, will be involved in the game. I'm excited to watch them play in this environment. So we'll see how they handle it. Well, that's the goal. He's come in and done a nice job. It'll be interesting. We made all the quarterbacks live in the spring for that reason, to try to find out. We didn't want to go into summer and August in limbo. We wanted to make a decision, coming out of spring. So we made them live and tried to find out, who can handle the pocket when you're really getting hit. And I think that was the key. So he's done well so far. We'll see. It's a tough opener for him, no question, going against this defense. There's some good players he's going to be going up against. Oh yeah, Kevin's he's a guy that's been around ball his whole life. His dad was a coach. He's been in the locker room. He's like my two boys. I mean, they just grow up in the locker room, and he's been around football. His brothers played at a high level. He was a highly recruited guy. So none of this will be this won't shake him. At all. It's going to be his first game for us.